Tom Cruise's Pete Mitchell is back at the Top Gun school training a new group of elite pilots who must fly an impossible mission to stop a foreign country's uranium enrichment plant. Let's get this out of the way right at the top of the review. Legacy movie sequels do not get any better than this. I've only seen the original Top Gun one time, and it was about 10 years ago, so I have no nostalgic attachment to the franchise. The plot of Top Gun Maverick is nearly a carbon copy of what I remember about the original film. The big difference is that Tom Cruise is now the elder teacher instead of the young hotshot. But Tom Cruise, even pushing 60, has this on-screen charisma that just cannot be topped. I've said it multiple times, I'm going to say it again. I truly believe Tom Cruise is the best action star currently working. This dude is intense, and the fact that he does his own stunts really adds a lot to his films. He runs circles around the younger cast, and the younger cast are all great in this. Miles Teller was the perfect choice to play Goose. He looks so much like his on-screen father that it's scary. He and Cruise play well off of each other, and their relationship is both the heart and most of the tension in the movie. At 2 hours and 20 minutes, there is never a dull moment. And the story, while formulaic, never stagnates, and every scene offers something to advance the predictable story or to develop the characters. Top Gun Maverick feels like a classic film with modern polish. While a lot of movies have too much exposition and the characters have conversations that are there just to explain things to the audience, in Top Gun Maverick, the mission that the entire story is built on is never really explained. I have no idea why they need to stop this uranium plant. I have no idea which group or country is behind it. And you know what? It doesn't matter. The movie is all about high-octane adrenaline action. The story details are insignificant. And while there aren't a lot of cameos from the original cast, there are enough references and flashbacks that they don't feel forgotten. All of this was handled very well. In fact, only 2 actors, including Tom Cruise, reprise their role from the original movie. And the flying scenes in Top Gun Maverick are unmatched in their intensity and realism. That is because they are real. All of the actors trained to be able to withstand riding in fighter jets. The scenes we see inside the cockpit are really filmed inside a cockpit. Now, of course, this is an unbelievable action film, so multiple times the actors refer to something as impossible or a suicide mission or requiring miracles to succeed. We see a lot of gauges slowly ticking up and timers slowly clicking down, and the actors never miss an opportunity to remind us of the number on those gauges and clocks that we need to care about. It's the equivalent of watching a bomb timer count down to 0. It's kind of a film trope and a cop-out, but it never fails to elicit the sweaty palms and rise in heart rate that it set out to do. From the very first scene, when you hear Kenny Loggins' incredible hit Danger Zone, you know every beat that's going to happen. You know which characters are going to have conflict. You know how the conflict is going to be resolved. You know who's going to save the day. You know it's going to come down to the last second. But the journey is so well executed, you just have to sit back and enjoy the exhilarating ride. And Tom Cruise and his new on-screen romance, Penny, portrayed by Jennifer Connelly, they don't age. They look as young and spry as they did 20 years ago. Maybe it's movie magic, maybe a little CGI touch-up, could be makeup, or maybe they've made a deal with the devil. I don't know, but they both look great. Top Gun Maverick, one of the best action films of 2022. It doesn't reinvent the wheel story-wise, but the numerous scenes where we witness the planes flying are the best that have ever been captured on film. And you know that if Tom Cruise is involved, there's gonna be this unmatched fiery intensity. You don't need to see the original to enjoy the sequel, and maybe I don't have the history with the original film to be able to say this with any authority, but to me, Top Gun Maverick is a much better film than the original Top Gun. Belting out great balls of fire, cheesing while speeding on a motorcycle, countdown clocks, flying upside down over mountains, flying way too close to the ground, flying with friends, still looking good at 60 years old.